This segment is sponsored by Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU.
The doctor is in and you have questions. 2 years of pandemic life is weighing on everyone, and children are no exception. Dr. Katya Stepanova, the chair of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry with Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, joins us today to offer some insight into kids and teens' mental health in the age of COVID-19 and how adults can help. It's wonderful to see you, doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely our pleasure. Before we got started, I was saying what an incredibly important conversation. Would you say that it is fair to say that anxiety and depression are certainly up and going up among young people with children and adolescents and teens?
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, the rates of anxiety and depression almost doubled over the course of the pandemic. And what's even more concerning, the rates of suicide continue to go up, and we see that every day. Children who had anxiety before the pandemic are now more anxious. They're worried about getting sick. They're worried about their loved ones getting sick, their friends. Children who were depressed before the pandemic are now isolating. They're not seeing their friends. They're not attending the activities that they're so used to. It's really, really a tragedy, and it's making their mood course a lot worse. Relationships really suffer. School became so difficult to figure out between the distance learning and in-person classes. It's difficult for parents, and it's even more difficult for kids. Many activities are canceled. Vacations became more impossible to plan ahead, and it's really been a tremendous difficulty for our children and their families as well.
Absolutely. These same anxieties that we have as adults, the children are also working to navigate their way through. As parents, that's really difficult to watch our children struggle. How are you working with families? What do you share in the best way to provide help?
It's really important to have an open dialogue in the family. Children need to feel heard. Children need to be validated. So that would be my first advice, is to just validate the feelings. What they're feeling is absolutely normal. They're overwhelmed, they're anxious, they're stressed. We all are, and it's especially good for children to hear that from their families. When the world becomes so unpredictable, it's so important for all of us, but especially for the children, to keep the structure. And by structure, I mean the structure of the day, the time to wake up, time to go to bed, time to have meals. It's really good for everyone. And the children really strive in structure at any time, and especially during the pandemic that's happening. Give children some control over the situation. Let them make some choices. When the world is unpredictable around them, having any type of control is really, really essential, and it would be so helpful for them.
I think we can all benefit from these insights, definitely. If, you say the conversations are key, talking with our children, what do you do as a parent or a guardian or as an adult when the children don't really want to talk?
Don't despair. It happens a lot, and it's absolutely normal, especially the children that are older. Adolescents don't want to talk to their parents as is, so don't get discouraged. It's really important to find another person in their life that they can talk to. It may be a religious leader, a school counselor, a teacher that they really like, anybody else, maybe a different family member. If they still don't want to talk to anyone, it may be the time to really get the help of a mental health professional and normalize the need for emotional support that your child is requesting, and tell them that's okay. For example, here at Virginia Treatment Center for Children, we really provide treatments that we know have helped many, many other people. They've been studied before, and we know that they work. And receiving treatments that work really can help your child get better faster and help the whole family.
Dr. Stepanova, we're out of time, but I do want to ask, you mentioned when that anxiety escalates to something more, and then that's happened for almost seemingly everyone. With children, what are some of the warning signs? When do we know that it's gone beyond just a little sadness and disappointment?
You want to look at any change in behavior. If the child is more withdrawn, more isolated, more tense, saying things that they haven't been saying before, this is the time when you really want to ask for the mental health professional, or take the child to a pediatrician, and they could be referred from there and, more importantly, assessed by a professional.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Stepanova, for talking with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to share a little more information. You can learn more by visiting Children's Hospital of Richmond. You can call 804-828-2467 or connect online, chrichmond.com.